Have you ever seen some dove birds in public parks and pet stores? These birds have been a symbol of peace in different cultures, and there are over 300 species in the world. If you're looking to add them to your existing flock, or you're just wondering what to feed them the next time you meet in parks or your yard, you came to the right place. Family, Columbidae lifespan, 1.5 years diet. Omnivores/frugivores/granivores. Talking abilities, can't talk or mimic human speech. Habitat, savannas, grasslands, temperate woodlands and forests, deserts, mangrove forests, barren sands. Dove birds' origin and natural habitat. Doves exist in every part of the world, excluding the Antarctic. Each species has a different origin, but they all share the same preference for their home. They usually inhabit savannas, grasslands, temperate woodlands and forests, deserts, mangrove forests, barren sands, and atolls. Travel. Types of dovebird breeds. As said earlier, there are over 300 dove types in the world, but only a few are kept as pets. Here are the most common dove species. 1. Mourning dove. It's a small-headed, thin-tailed, and graceful dove that often rests in telephone lines and hunts seeds on the ground. It flies quickly and precisely, and its sluggish, prolonged calls resemble laments. 2. Eurasian collared doves. Doves also sit on the phone lines, posts, and fences. They have flash white feathers on their tail and a flurry of dark tipped on their wings. 3. Inca dove. The diminutive Inca dove blends in seamlessly with its suburban desert environments thanks to its tan feathers that have a scaly appearance. That is, until it suddenly takes off, its underwings and tail flashing chestnut and making a dry, rattling whir. 4. Turtle dove. Turtle doves are a colorful, delicate type of dove that got their name from their sweet chirring sound. It typically forages in arable and mixed farms in the UK's open habitats, where it can find its favorite food, wildflower, seeds, and agricultural crop grains on the ground. 5. Spotted dove. The stocky spotted dove has a square-tipped tail. Adults have pale brown upper parts with dark buff streaks. The breasts are a light pinkish gray, white belly and a long brown tail has white tips. 6. African collared dove, ring turtle dove. In North America, the African collared dove is rarely spotted in the wild and is sometimes confused with the Eurasian collared dove. Birds that are sighted are frequently escaped pets and are referred to as ring turtle doves, a variety of the long domesticated African collared dove. 7. White-winged dove. White-winged doves eat berries from trees or waste grain and seeds from the ground. They have a dark line on their cheek and are generally brown. As the bird takes flight, a white stripe at the folded wing's edge transforms into a dazzling flash in the center of a dark wing. 8. Common ground dove. The common ground dove, a sparrow-sized dove that forages in open, dusty places, is occasionally hidden by the grass clumps it is grazing beneath. As it takes off, with a flash of its reddish-brown wings and quiet rattling of feathers, the dusty plumage is easy to overlook. 9. White-crowned pigeon. Slaty gray adult white-crowned pigeon males have white caps, pale eyes, a patch of iridescent green at the nape of their necks, reddish-colored legs, and reddish bills with pale tips. They forage on ripe fruit from native trees close to the treetops, frequently doing acrobatic movements, even upside down, to access fruits while perching. 10. Band-tailed pigeon. The band-tailed pigeon, a woodland relative of the common rock pigeon, is widespread in forests along the Pacific coast and the southwest. It gathers in big flocks in the highland forests and has a kind COO. Its diet consists mainly of nuts and fruits. Dovebirds' personality and behavior. Most doves are hands-off pets, so they feel terrified when petted at first. But they can be hand-tamed. These birds are friendly with other doves and may get used to eating food from your hand. As you spend more time with them, they can grow accustomed to your existence, become more affectionate and loving, and learn to trust you. Pigeons versus doves. What's the difference? Pigeons and doves share similar basic characteristics. For example, they both eat the same diet, all species build flimsy nests, and their egg clutches are 1 or 2. Furthermore, both sexes produce pigeon or crop milk to feed their young and take care of their chicks. But is there a difference between a pigeon and a dove? The main difference between doves and pigeons is in their size and tails. Doves are typically smaller than pigeons. For example, the smallest species is the New World ground dove, which measures 5 inches and weighs less than 1 ounce. On the other hand, the largest species is the crown pigeon of New Guinea, which can grow up to 4 to 9 pounds. There are fancy pigeon species, but doves' tails are more intricate and expressive. But are pigeons doves, or are doves just fancy pigeons? No. They belong to the same bird family, the Columbidae, but they're not the same. Dove bird breeding season and egg-laying habits. During courtship, males attract females with their aerobatic performances. They fly up with their noisy wing beat and glide in a long circular motion while spreading their wings fully and slightly bowing down. And when they approach the female on the ground, their chest puffs out and serenade the female with emphatic cooing songs. Where do doves nest? Males bring the female doves into the potential nest site, but the females always have the final say. Their nest site can be a tree, shrub, ground or building ledge, or other structure. And their nest is noticeably flimsy since it's made of twigs. The males are the one who brings the materials while the female builds. Doves' breeding season starts from April through July, but it can vary depending on their location. Those living in the extreme north start as early as March, while those in the southern areas begin breeding in February or a month earlier. Incubation and raising young doves. Male and female doves work and help each other in incubating their chicks. They also provide their young with pigeon milk. After 15 days, chicks can already leave the nest but wait nearby to be fed for the next 1 to 2 weeks. Each dove pair can raise 5 to 6 broods per year in the southern region.